Hey, what's going on with y'all? Fellas, ladies, what's good? In this here video, man, I want to discuss some more facts as opposed to rambling events and things of that nature, telling you stories about things. Ways that you know that you're being targeted. The first steps and how you get higher into the game or the program that they have you in. It can move for you really fast. It can move for you slow. I don't really know the pace wise. For me, it moved very fast. I went from like a really small phase to being like at the head fit. And even my ex told me that. She's I don't know why the fuck they're after doing all this to you that this fast. I remember that day. When this first started happening, like when I first started getting harassed, really. Because at first, I was just getting signs and symbols that they were coming for me. So I'm going to discuss those with you. The first step was me meeting my ex, basically. Honestly. That was key to a lot of this shit. How the fuck you think they were able to get inside and do all the things they could do? They needed someone. Step two was management and the landlord lady. They switched them. And they switched the maintenance guy. They said that they got fired. Everyone was going around saying they was lazy. I was like, what? Lazy how? Every time I told them I had a problem, he was at my house fixing my shit immediately. You know, I should have took that. Now I'm just not thinking about this, how it makes no sense. Everyone was complaining about him all of a sudden. He didn't do nothing, blah, blah. The other lady, like, this lady's cool. Everyone was, like, trying to hype her up. Maybe because she was fixing everyone's house except mine. Every time I asked them, first of all, I never had a single solitary... I had, like, 2 issues in 3 years with other people. Small shit. One time my sink... and some other shit with like something small. Okay, what's wrong? Write it down. Okay, I'll have him come to you. Be there fucking like an hour later sometimes. Promptly on time. Yes, he was an older guy. He was a little bit bigger, but that motherfucker, we was a strong dude. He was always doing his shit. I helped him out with his job a little bit, but he, you know what I'm saying? But he always was there. It didn't give a fuck if I helped him pick up something or whatever. He was a good dude, man. And I miss those people because nothing was going on fucked up. There was no bugs and no nothing in my house. Third step was they cut down my tree. I had a palm tree, a beautiful palm tree in front of my house that gave the shade to my apartment. It was perfect. You couldn't see to my door. It was perfect. Beautiful. They cut that son bitch down. They just came like 9 o'clock in the morning and started with the chainsaw, revving a fucking chainsaw and shit. And cut it down. And cleaned up all that shit. And I looked at myself, what the fuck did y'all do that? Maybe so they can see my apartment right from across the street where the big boys was living at. Third step, sorry, was that? Yeah, so we went from let's recap. You know, X, management. Yeah, fourth step was then. This one was actually key. This was the first time things started getting bad. Like, and this always was weird to me because I lived at the end of the catwalk. My catwalk's all the way down here and everything. Like, and here's a staircase right there. So I had to walk to the staircase to go like right around there. And then when it was going forward, the staircase was before my house. So you would have to pass the staircase to knock on my door. Keep that in mind. This guy's coming with a fucking refrigerator, right? He's backing the shit up or whatever. He's backing up with the refrigerator and he's coming through. And all of a sudden, I'm in the house with my lady and I hear a loud bang against the door. And she got terrified. I don't know if it was genuine or it was real. It seemed real because she looked pretty scared, but whatever. She probably knew what was coming, that's why. And she like, you know, I told her, you know, stand back there, I got you. I went to the door, opened it up, and I see the guy like walking back with the refrigerator. I'm looking at him like, he just looked and went downstairs. They didn't even acknowledge me. Why in the fuck or how did you have to go all the way down, bang my door, and then walk forward to go back down to the staircase when you was already coming that direction? Which I said the staircase is before my apartment. There's no way or no reason for him to do anything like that. he was walking away from my apartment with the refrigerator. He clearly banged into my shit. And I was like, yeah, I think he just banged the door by accident. I said that. But I started thinking about that shit later on. I said, that made no fucking sense, man. Started putting the pieces in the puzzle together and all that crap, right? There was another step. What happened was, this is when it got completely fucked up. Like, someone came in a car and flashed a beam of light into my face, really bright. Like, I couldn't see what he had. He pulled something out of his car. He rolled up on me. Like a car, dark black car, tinted window. He couldn't really see anything inside of it. He came up to me with a flash and then drove off. And when it happened to me, I was like, what the fuck was that shit? You know, that was odd. It was like, 7, 8 o'clock at night, whatever. Maybe 9. I was walking to the store. I was walking to QT. And that happened to me. And ever since that day, that's when I started having like flashing lights in cars, like always fucking following me and putting high beams in my face. Like I'd be sitting down in front of some place. I would be walking away from this shit because people were like, why don't you just stay home? Staying home was not a good decision because that's where they did all the shit to try to kill me at was in my house. When I stayed out in the public, they couldn't do like outwardly trying to kill a motherfucker with all these people around. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. I just felt safer being outside when this was going on. Like being in my house that's when I got the EMF attacking and all that bullshit that happened to me was inside the house. The poisoning, the drugging, all that shit happened in there, man. People breaking in my apartment as I'm showering because they took the key. Management, like all these things, like my refrigerator later on, that's the funny thing about that shit, would stop working. It stopped working twice. That refrigerator I had was brand new. All of a sudden it stopped working. Didn't make much sense to me. So the refrigerator was working for like 2 weeks and it stopped working again. I said, hey, my refrigerator's broken again. All right, we'll come up there. It took them like 2.5, 3 months to do all of this shit. To bring me to a refrigerator. Like I asked them about it, kept asking, it wouldn't come, wouldn't show up. Going to someone else's house, doing work, like deliberately working in front of someone else's house. Like, what about me, motherfucker? And they kept playing me all the time with this shit. A big ass spider right there. Hold on a second. I think something hit that motherfucker. That's a big ass spider. Fucking piece of shit. Hopefully they killed it, man. Cause I threw that shit. Let me make sure it's dead. Alright, cool. Hopefully I got it. It's a big ass spider, yo. There was a flood in here, man. Ever since that happened, there's been spiders and shit galore, man. That was the biggest one I seen. Yeah, I knew I was gonna see a big motherfucker come. Shit. Luckily, I ain't that scared of spiders, man. It just came out of nowhere. Just like this shit that happened to me. Just kind of came out of nowhere and just took my fucking life away. Pieces of shit. Now, that means something, though. See, spiders is a good thing, man. Get in touch with your creative side. They finally brought the refrigerator and it ended up breaking again, man. I'm not bullshitting. Twice it broke. Both refrigerators. Within 2 months or 3 months, some shit like that. That was the downfall of everything right there. Then my power stopped working. These motherfuckers wouldn't work with me to turn my power back on. So, if anyone trying to say, just ignore this shit, you can't ignore it. They were trying to make this happen to me, man. I had to fix my own sink because they wouldn't come up there and do shit for my apartment. They just stopped doing stuff, man. I had to call management. They didn't answer, but call me back. You're just mentally ill, bro. You're just seeing this shit, bro. This is not actually happening, dog. You're just high. Like, oh, all that just happened because I was high, man. Come on, man. Wake up and smell the fucking coffee, bitch. I'm right next to Starbucks. I should throw you in that grease trap. That shit's disgusting down there. Let you fucking drown in milk, fucking disgusting moldy milk, and just drown in that shit. This shit all clogged up in your pores. Closed casket for you. That's how I feel about some of you motherfuckers and perps who try to identify yourself as TIs and try to fake and write comments and shit when I feel like you're a perp. And there's a lot of you that I know you're not. I'm not talking about anyone specifically who I message on a regular basis. Don't think I'm talking to you. But there's people out there who fucking are perps and I know they write you on your message and your videos too. Acting like, trying to say stupid shit that, damn well that sounds just like somebody who's following me down the street. A couple people have been writing on my videos, hey man, this is the guy that's been gang stalking me. Shut the fuck up, man. Evidence and proof, bitch. That's what I thought. Don't let that shit bother me though. Those are a lot of things that was happening for the breakdown, for all that shit that started happening where I had to leave my apartment because they wouldn't give me the key to the laundry room to do my laundry anymore. Guess what? When our power went out, the laundry room had an outlet to plug my phone in because the one that was in front of my house that my homeboy was using because he was homeless all the time suddenly stopped working when my power just went the fuck out. Isn't that funny? I couldn't even charge my phone right there. So the one place I could charge it was the laundry room, but guess what? They wouldn't give me a laundry room key. They gave me 2 keys and they both didn't work. I don't see how they didn't work. I said, y'all changed the locks? Nah, that's the key. Really? Well, can I get another? Okay, we'll work on it. Never gave me another key. By the time that happened, they stole my house key. They went into my house. They took shit out of my house. And that's when I got EMF attack right there and I had a stroke and everything. Right there. That was the last time. So, of course I left my apartment because there's nothing else for me there. Clearly, they got what they wanted. What the fuck? How long can I stay in that motherfucker? There was no power in there. I was using candle lights. You know how scary it is to be getting gang stalked at 12 o'clock at night. When that's happening, they don't stop fucking with you. Going like this inside of your house, making shadows and shit like that. Trust me. That's all real. That was the nightmares they was doing to me on a regular basis. Someone did come to my house and drug me too. I know they did. I was hiding outside. I was running up for like, I don't know how many hours when I was getting chased for the, who many days in a row this was happening. I finally, I was so scared to sleep in my own crib. I slept at the bus stop and shit. And that was probably not smart either. But I wound up walking home. I was like, fuck, I have to go to sleep. It's like 4 in the morning now. I went to sleep. I woke up, man, feeling like real dazed and confused yet again. Could have been the symptoms of the... No, I wasn't even smoking shit at the